Hey, what's up ladies and gentlemen, Biki here with the UntitledGameShow.com, back once again with more Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battles. And for you guys today, ladies and gentlemen, we have a game with subscribers. We have a double battle with TJ. TJ is using some pretty good Pokemons as well. He got some Dragon, some Water types, Fire types, Steel type, Electrical types, and Fighting types. So he has a really diverse team, so do I as well. I have Cloyster, Landorus, I have Infernape, I have Ferrothorn, Ditto, and I have a Gengar. So let's jump right inside this battle and see how this one played out. So shout out to you, TJ. He requested a battle, and I brought you this battle right here, TJ. It's going to be a double match as he requested. Let's go ahead and do this right now. He's going to start off with Fragulator, and he's going to start out with the big old three-headed dragon. I'm going to start out with Ice Baby, aka Cloyster, and Landorus. So right there, we got Intimidate going into effect from Landorus, so weakening their attacks. Next up, what I'm going to do right here, I'm going to start off with Protect from my Ice Baby, because my Landorus actually does run a perfect move for double battle, which is Explosion. So I started off by crippling his team by lowering basically two of his strongest Pokemon, taking out right away. Protect, bam! Fragulator and his three-headed dragon taken out instantly, weakening off his defense right there, so helping me out right off the bat. So let's see who he brings out next right here, guys, because my Cloyster is basically fine. And what I'm going to want to set up, guys, is my Cloyster runs Icicles, Spares, and he runs Toxic Spike. My Ferrothorn runs Toxic, basically. He brings out a Bishop next, which kind of sucks for me, guys, because I won't be able to Toxic Bishop. And he brings out himself a Bolt. Now, Bolt is definitely a danger because he's going to have Thunder Punch and Fire Punch. With that said, he uses Fire Punch on Ferrothorn. I knew he was only going to be able to attack one or the other, but so I knew both of my Pokemon were going to be able to send out the Toxic out there in one way or another. So I put out the Toxic Spikes, and then Ferrothorn survives it with a little bit of HP left. Bishop goes ahead into Sword Dance, which helps me out because he didn't actually attack right there and taking out one of my Pokemons. And I go ahead with the Toxic with Ferrothorn, so waking up Mr. Electabuzz, big form right over there, Bolt. Next up, my opponent is going to want to take advantage of that. Well, you know, Sword Dance right now on the Bishop is definitely going to be dangerous, but he's going to want to go ahead and take out Ferrothorn first. Ferrothorn finally gets taken out right there. Iron Barbs goes into effect, weakening off Bolt's attack. So he's kind of getting hurt right there by keeping on attacking Ferrothorn. I was kind of surprised he didn't go for Cloyster, because Cloyster is the more dangerous threat just because of the fact that, well, Cloyster has a whole lot of good moves. I mean, Icicle Spares, as you guys see right here, with Skill Link hits 5 times every single time you use this move. So it was almost enough to take him out. Almost, but unfortunately, it was not enough. He used Night Slash, which is a Dark type move. Next up, the Toxic goes into effect, and the Toxic was able to take him out in the end. So Bishop was able to hurt Cloyster, but Ferrothorn's poison killed Bolt. Next up, we have a Charizard right here. So Charizard comes out, and I bring out Infernape. This is where I'm going to use both my Pokemons in a team formation. I'm going to all go right ahead at, well, basically Charizard, because Charizard right now has Drought in effect. If he has Heat Wave or anything like that, it's going to do a massive amount of damage, even if it's against somebody who's a Cloyster, which is a Water Ice type, or Infernape, who is a Fire type himself. So I started off with Fake Out, faking them out, and then next up I use Icicle Spears right there, once again, with my good old Cloyster, aka Ice Baby, because I love this Pokemon so much. Cloyster is such a good Pokemon for me, guys. Only big problem with Cloyster, he has such bad special defense, but such good regular defense that it makes up for it, and Skill Link is such a good ability, guys. So right there, Cloyster cannot move, and I was very surprised that Bishop went ahead with the Thunder Punch, and I was happy he went, Thunder Wave. The reason I'm happy he went with the Thunder Wave is because Infernape basically used Match Punch, as you guys can see right here, and he can still get an attack in first off anyways. Unfortunately, it was not enough to kill Charizard, but still, I did some damage anyway, so Charizard's about to die anyways, and I went ahead with the Icicle Spear on Bishop, because Bishop is a pretty slow Pokemon. I wanted to make sure that Bishop would get flinched and maybe get taken out, and I was actually hoping that Match Punch was going to be enough to take out Charizard, even though it was not in the end. Right there, he goes ahead into the Dragon Pulse, was able to do a massive amount of damage on Infernape, but I was surprised he didn't go with something that was much more effective than Dragon Punch, but I guess he didn't have any other attack, except for a Fire type attack that was going to be able to hurt me up. But there you go, either ways, was able to get me with the Sucker Punch. Match Punch is next. Bam, finally take out Charizard because I want to get that priority attack in to take him out. Now here's where I do something kind of interesting, because I completely just realized I made a mistake. This was a mistake on my part. I brought out Gengar. So what's going to happen here, guys? I brought out Gengar, so that means that I have a big issue. He has Sucker Punch and he has Night Slash on his Bishop, and his Bishop has used a Sword Dance at this point. So I have to switch out of Gengar and bring in another Pokemon. So I just bring out Ditto. I'm going to sacrifice my Ditto. He's going to transform into Imposter into Hitmonchan. So right there, I know it's gonna really suck for me to get it. He's gonna get taken out by Night Slash. Bam. Gonna lose a whole lot of HP right there. Next up, Rock Slide is gonna go into effect, and well, yeah, it's gonna hurt right here, guys. It's gonna hurt right there. So both my Pokemons almost died. Ditto did fall. Infernape survives, which I was really happy about because Infernape is a very useful Pokemon because he does have, as you guys can see, he has the Fist. Yes, his ability is Iron. Well, you know, 2x, well, 1.5x damage on Fist type attacks just is so useful, guys. So anyways, next up, I bring out Gengar finally because now I have the perfect opportunity to use my Gengar, because if I would have left my Gengar in on the last turn, my Gengar would have probably been taken out, and then there's nothing else I could do about that. So right there, Mega Gengar, shiny, all beautiful and shit. So right there, now we just basically take him out. We use a Match Punch, and then we're just going to go ahead and with a stab type damage with Gengar with Sludge Bomb and take out Hitmonchamp, and that is match. Thanks for having this cool game with me, TJ. I'll be willing to battle you more times in the future as well. I'll be back with more Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battles every other day. Alright guys, till then, peace out ladies and gentlemen. Even thinking about subscribing to the channel by hitting this little subscribe button right here, or you want to help out the channel, become a Patreon on Patreon and get rewards. Till then, peace out.